this win streak you had in battle, how long was it, and how many people did you beat?
Before I battled Supernatural and lost, which is, people dispute it, but I feel like that particular night he deserved it because I feel he was a better showman, and I feel that showmanship beats lyrics most of the time in a game of rock, paper, scissors, right? All right, so I don't allow people to tell me I won. I don't allow people to tell me any of that. I just say, to me, that night he was better. He did a Biggie impersonation and beat me. If I wanted the title, I should have did a Tupac impersonation and beat him. I had all kind of options, but I chose to be Rakim instead of Big Daddy Kane. I chose to be the old school straight MC with the straight face that beat Eminem, and that wasn't what was needed that night. I was unable to adapt to what he had to offer, and so pure lyricism lost out to exemplary showmanship. So I want to make that clear to people who don't understand why I don't give a fuck. Is he a better MC than me? No. Will he tell you that? Fuck yeah. Does he want to do it again? Hell no. Would it be smart for him? All right? So with all that, that's just what it is. Like, it's just, I don't know. You tell me, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel about the situation. I came from that. I had never lost ever to anyone until that day. When you talk about rappers, how many total rappers that lost, you got to talk about the old battle. Because the old battle wasn't, I know I'm battling disaster in 3 months, and I'm getting 90 days' worth of rhymes prepared, and I'm going to dig it up and talk about his quadriplegic mother and his hungry-ass family, so you got to feed his brother. You feel me? Yeah, it wasn't about that. It was natural. It was two people who went to war, and battles had 50 people in them. So it went from 50 to 25 to 12 to 6 to 4 to 2 to me. And it always ended up being me. So I can't really say how many rappers, but I'll tell you there are hundreds. Some of these dudes have positions on TV now, some are artists, but there were hundreds. If you ever battle me and you're not Supernatural, you can't really say you legitimately won, so that's bullshit. There's no footage of that. So he was that roadblock for me. But what it did is it made people examine lyrics even more. What they didn't understand about that show was that people couldn't hear me. And there are many reasons behind this, and we won't get into them because there are relationships and integrity to protect on my side and people that I work with now. But some of those same people were making sure that I couldn't get hurt against him, and he did, and the crowd got hurt. And then when he wanted to switch the beat, they let him do it. Whatever. Now we're at a point where none of that shit can happen. So when people heard the battle, it was audio. The audio is recorded digitally. So everyone was like, Juice beat him. If Juice beat him, then how the hell is Juice going through this situation if he beat him? But they weren't there live. I did not beat him live. I only beat him with the audio. You got to beat somebody live. You can't just beat them with the audio. So that's when the win streak started. But there have been tons of situations since then, and I haven't seen since then anybody, and I've had tons of battles and a bunch are recorded, and I don't know if we're going to do a documentary. I don't know, but since then, nobody's gotten close. I mean, they haven't even. It's like I got a quadruple turbo engine with EcoBoost. They're not even close.